last episode was
by talking about we started the last episode by talking about ASMR.
Well, exactly. That's why I was saying if we're starting off this one with ASMR and we started off the last one with ASMR.
All right, everyone just talk really loudly for like 10 seconds.
No.
I've talked all day and I literally don't know what to say.
Literally same. I literally got off work 15 minutes ago.
Exactly.
I don't know. I've been surrounded by cats all day, or not all day, for like the past 4 hours. So I don't know what all you want me to say right now.
What would you say to a cat?
I would say, well, to my
Everything.
cats, depending on what they do, I would tell them my deepest, darkest secrets, and then the next sentence would be, "Oh, you fuck shit. What did you just do?" So
My favorite nickname my dad gave my cat out of all of the lovely nicknames he's given him was Dopey Bastard. Absolute fave.
Wow.
Dopey Bastard. Love that shit.
Also, Shitbird is another one that he likes to call him.
You have a different relationship with your dad than I do.
Yeah.
I have currently Fat Fuck for one.
Huh.
I have one of my newest cats named Nico, so I call him Nico Nee.
You
that's
weep.
kind of fun.
It's a fucking weep shit. But other than that, it usually has a lot of curse words. So
Ellie, my cat Ellie, she's usually Ellie Belly, which is like the cute one, right? But then like sometimes I just call her Bubba Gump. I don't know why that came from.
Okay.
I just kind of slap her tummy a little bit.
I mean, that's like a seafood place, right? Like a renowned seafood place.
I don't know if renowned is the right word, but it is a seafood place.
Yeah, I think it's just after the movie. It's a little play on, right? Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
They just ended up commercialized restaurant.
It's a restaurant operated by fictional people.
Oh, true.
It's so funny because they got memorabilia and everything in the restaurant.
I mean, if they made a Demon Slayer restaurant, I'm 100%
I would
I would go to that.
Definitely go.
Yeah, but the people would obviously be the food, right?
Yes.
The food would just be people.
Hold up. Wait.
Are we running under the assumption that like demons are coming to the restaurant, not people?
I'm just saying there's a lot of other restaurants to go to for human food.
That's true. I could go for a good old Tanjiro burger or some shit. Like, I feel like that'd be dope. Nezuko fries.
Nezuko fries actually sound pretty good.
Yeah.
Right?
You say that the people would be very excited about.
There'd definitely be a burger or like a meal that's like inosuke based, and it's just like all pork rinds or something.
Like a whole roast.
I love that. I do genuinely love that.
Oh, a whole giant roast. Yes.
All right, so welcome to a new podcast I've created for one episode called Anime Busters. So this is Game Busters, but we're in disguise. Shh, we're in anime territory right now. We're a podcast from GameLuster.com. Just don't tell anybody about it.
We're behind enemy lines.
We are behind enemy lines.
We like it this way.
This is every 10,000 years, anime and video games have to fight each other for the fate of the world.
Anime will win every time.
It's just because those people I was about to say like the anime people think they know how to use swords, but like video game people think they know how to use guns. So like,
and the outcome is marvelous.
Who's better to?
It would be beautiful. Anyway, so usually every week what we do is do a deep dive into the creation of a game or a franchise, and this time it's anime, but also there's a game attached to it, so we can get away with it. So I'm Nirav, and I'm your host as always. And so Alyssa, what do you want your adjective to be? Because like I always said, this is joined by my lovely co-host Ree, and I don't want to reuse that for you. What would you like to be?
Okay, so Ree was lovely. I could be I don't really like what you put on the script. Dominatrix
what was that again?
Co-host Alyssa. Didn't like that one. I like Amazon. You could use Amazon.
I object though, because
why?
We love some doms in this house, so
I prefer my
in this house persona, of doms.
I prefer my internet persona not be defined by the word dominatrix.
But think of all the new followers you could get.
You'd get many actually.
An influx.
Okay, I'm gonna put Amazon on the back burner. Does anyone have any other ideas? Like maybe just like powerful
Mommy?
or like.
Sorry. Mommy?
Did you say what?
Mommy? Sorry. Mommy?
I don't have any kids. Not officially, anyway.
I mean, you could be my mommy.
I'm missing a
don't-
lot of things that I think
Wow.
mommies need.
We're missing a lot of context, I think, for the things we're saying.
I
We're
think that's
making
the
some
whole
bold
point.
claims here today. Okay, so today we're also joined by Chantel of the 12 Kizuki. What's your power, Chantel?
Oh no.
Your
You
blood
mean
demon
like
art.
my real life?
Your blood demon art, yeah.
Oh, dang. I never thought this opportunity would come up to talk about it, but so like I feel that I live in Arizona, context. I also am of fire and water, so I'd like that combination to also be my blood art.
Ooh.
Okay.
I like that.
Maybe something to do with like spicy chilies.
Perfect. Thank
I don't know
you
a lot about
for
Arizona.
pointing it out. I didn't realize it until now that that's exactly what it was.
Yes. And we are joined by Monica, the Punching Hashira.
Hello. Hi. I'm
You
here.
can't
You
see
would
it
be
because it's a
absolutely-
podcast, but she's like punching right now.
You
Yeah,
would
I'm
actually be
currently.
No, go
Oh.
on. Sorry.
No, I am currently punching the air right now. You know, just so stoked to be here. Always.
You would be a perfect archetype for Hashira, I think. Just like wily, like crazy,
Yeah.
very little Hashira.
Listen, if I had to be like under the mentorship of at least one of the Hashira, I would definitely be under like the one guy, like I think it's Genyu, who's like
Is he like this
literally
the board guy?
no,
Is it
he's
the white-haired
he's
guy?
No.
He's
Oh,
a
he's a
white haired guy
snake.
with a scar, and
Yeah,
he like
yeah.
Oh,
stabs the
The fucking
literally
crazy
stabbed
one?
Like right
Yeah,
away.
like,
Yeah,
right
he's
away.
straight up starts fighting.
The first thing
Tanjiro.
he does is stab people to
It's
greet them.
Sanemi.
Exactly. Like I would be
Sanemi, yeah.
underneath. Yeah, I would be underneath. Like his.
He's got
Physically
a
I feel like
underneath
it makes
him.
sense.
No,
Yeah.
she would just
Physically
genuinely be Sanemi's what is it, underling?
Yes, like I think it's Genyu ends up being underneath him, like as like a mentee. But yeah, essentially, I would be fighting everybody.
Oh, you
It
mean
just makes
Genya.
sense.
Genya.
Genya? Yes, thank you.
Gotcha.
I can't pronounce words.
I
It's
hope
been a
I-
long day.
Did you read the
Same.
manga?
I did. I
Okay,
read
I
up to
didn't,
at least.
actually.
We got some true believers in here.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
Did you, Chantel?
No, my boyfriend
not
tells
either.
me. Yeah, he tells me, he's like, "Why don't you read it?" And I was like, I don't know. I like to just wait and just slowly get into it, and I know I will eat all of the manga up right away.
Yeah, I've currently only bought up to pretty much past Mugen Train. So I'm pretty much at the point where season 2 is about to start.
Nice.
So I feel like I'm at a good pace when it comes to reading the manga and the anime and like watching
Watching
the anime.
it?
So
I have no
Yeah.
self control. I'm like, you know what? Let me just find out what happens.
yeah, there's a lot.
See, the trick
There's-
is with the manga is that like I open it to the first page and it's the last page. And I'm like, fuck, well, that's how it ends.
yeah,
It's
just
exactly what's gonna happen.
automatic spoiler. I mean, but then you don't understand what's going on. You read the last page and you're like, oh, this makes sense. Wow. I
Yeah,
didn't realize this.
Yeah, I didn't know this guy was gonna be standing there.
Right, exactly. It's like, who's this guy? What the fuck?
All right. So normally we go around and say what games we're playing this week, but let's just throw this out. What's the last anime you watched? Monica, why don't you start us off?
The last anime I watched. Oh, let's see. I'm literally filing through a shit ton of anime, and that's because like my partner likes to watch anime with me, and I can't watch certain ones without her.
Is Taylor
But,
there? Put her on.
Taylor's not
I want to know
here.
she's alive. I need proof of life.
Taylor's coming home from work. But essentially the last one that I watched on my own, maybe it was Fire Force. I'm trying to get through Fire Force right now. Somebody recommended it to
I
me.
feel like I've heard of that one.
It's a pretty decent one. I mean, I haven't watched most of it, but I've seen a couple episodes and I'm kind of loving it.
It's essentially created by the same I guess person, mangaku, whoever you want to call them, who did Soul Eater, and I was such a fan of Soul Eater. And the art style is the same and everything. It's just I was such a big fan of Soul Eater that somebody recommended Fire Force, and I was like, you know what, hell yeah, let me try this out. And so far, it's been good, and it's one of those animes that I can agree is like, you know, some people, you know, dub versus sub, but I can definitely say that the dub is also, you know, really, it's also really well done, and you know, you can't complain, and it's just as good as the sub, which is surprising because a lot of dubs suck. So that's my spiel. Fire Force was my answer.
Very good answer.
Cool.
Thanks.
Very good answer.
Chantel, how about you?
It was actually Demon Slayer. The new episode premiered yesterday.
Oh, okay.
on
Sure.
Crunchyroll. And so it was that, but before that it's Mob Psycho. I was just rewatching it.
I've heard a lot of really good things about that.
I love it so much. It's just it's great. It's the same creator who did One Punch Man, so I'm a fan.
Yeah,
One Punch
it's,
Man.
Yeah.
you can definitely get that vibe from it.
Yeah.
I feel like One Punch Man kind of went into like my face and like out the back of my head, and the only thing I retained was like the big lobster man.
I love it. And you know
that's
what?
what
The thing I love about One Punch Man villains is that they literally can become villains because like they liked it so much. You know, like this dude, he was like I loved lizards so much, I became a lizard. And I'm like, cool, makes sense.
I think the lizard in Spider-Man did that too.
Wasn't it the octopus guy?
Dr. Octopus? Yeah,
I'm
he was like,
assuming
I love
he-
octopuses, Rosie. Put me in the machine.
And he was like,
Can't wait to
mechanical
see him in the new
arms.
one.
Oh, he's gonna be so good.
Stop.
I'm
It's
so
gonna be great.
excited.
Okay, so good answer. Alyssa, what you been watching?
I'm pretty sure the last one I watched was Jujutsu Kaisen, but I've been rewatching Castlevania.
Okay, nice.
I mean, I rewatch Castlevania like once a month, so that's like not
Jesus.
really news.
I need to rewatch that as well.
It's so good. And the
I
series
actually have not finished
like,
it yet.
The series
Either.
What? The series finished
Yeah.
like less than 6 months ago, I think, but it's still
Yeah.
it's so good. Jujutsu Kaisen though, I totally recommend.
I love that one.
It's very actiony and it has like a lot of comic relief, which I think most of it is actually like kind of comical in a way, but like they kind of like do like the deadpan humor with the funny things in the show. So I think it just sits really well with me. I really like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nice.
And also, you can't hate any of the characters in that show. Like, I don't think there's anyone in that show that I genuinely disliked.
And they make some of the protagonists just like seem very evil. Like, I mean, like I don't mean like evil, just like they're badass and like kind of terrifying, but they're still protagonists, and I just love them.
Oh, I
How
100%
sexy.
agree.
That's a good one.
Taylor has returned. Do you want to know what anime she has?
Yeah,
Yes,
put her on,
please.
please.
All right, you need to come on. Sorry, you walked in. It's too
Hi
late
Taylor, can you hear us?
Taylor, do you remember me?
no.
Do you remember my face?
now. It's whereas here, hold up. Let me set her up. All right.
What's happening?
We are going around and we are asking each other, or near office at least, asking us about the last anime we watched. Can you hear her?
Hi
They
Taylor.
all said,
Hi.
It's Alyssa.
you're going to have to speak
It's
up.
near of. Do you remember me?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh my
From the
god,
wedding.
really? From the
I
wedding?
see your tweets all the time.
And yet you forget me.
You're famous.
I could never forget.
Oh my
you.
god, he's Twitter famous.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Taylor,
you gotta
what is the
answer the
last
question.
anime you watched?
Probably Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh yeah, we did watch that.
What?
That is Bungo Stray Dogs.
I have not
I've
heard of that one.
one.
That
that?
okay. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Whoa.
Honestly, 10 out of 10 would recommend. It's I don't even know how to describe it. It's just essentially all the characters are named after like authors and poets.
But it has nothing to do with that at
Cool.
all.
Exactly, but all their
It's like
but
the
they all
Ninja
just-
Turtles.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
essentially have like powers that are based off the literature, and it's like, I can't even describe the plot. All I'm saying is just 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Wow.
It's another anime where
Comprehensive
I say,
review.
it's just another anime where I would say that like all the characters are essentially likable, even if they're on like the enemy lines and stuff. Like it's it's pretty great. The animation's like top tier too.
Nice.
And yeah, I mean, do you have anything else to say, babe?
No. Trying to think of how to describe it well, but it's really actually hard to describe.
It's kind of a clusterfuck of,
It's not.
Plot.
It's not
Just
like
kind of
it's,
some moving pictures and sounds.
It's not.
but it's
like,
pretty.
Okay, listen. It's not incomprehensible like Devilman Crybaby, but like also the plot is not as deep as like Attack on Titan.
I don't like that was your go-to for a deep plot, but whatever.
No,
Okay,
Devilman
I'm not saying
Devilman
it's-
Crybaby was more of the
Of a
This-
deeper plot than.
yeah, I would say like that took a lot
It
more
doesn't
like
have
thought.
the lore sophistication of Sword Art Online.
Shut the fuck up.
Don't bring him into this.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, cool. Well, Taylor, if you want to stick around, you're welcome to. But we are going to be talking some stuff here. Demon Slayer.
I think I'm probably gonna go eat some food, but
All right. Well,
That's
Elise,
lame.
Thank you for your.
We
input.
adore you. We appreciate you stopping by for a few minutes.
thanks so much. I enjoyed being
Mwah.
here.
Wow.
We are blessed
I bet.
to be graced with your presence.
Literally, the first thing Nirav asked me was, "Where's Taylor?" It's like, excuse you, I'm here. But
All right.
Great.
So, I guess here's my thing.
yeah.
I literally about 13 minutes ago finished watching Demon Slayer.
Oh, Mira.
Are you
Hey, there you go.
I'm not shitting
You
you.
really, I mean,
Talk
you
about,
studied, you
like-
did your homework.
It's fresh
I
in your
did.
mind, yeah.
Yeah.
Talk about crash course.
Yeah, I think when we planned to do this like a week ago, I was like, all right, I gotta watch Demon Slayer now.
I mean, I did go and like rewatch some of my favorite scenes today while I was at work.
For sure.
So
I did too. I thought I was the
I
only
just-
one.
I did not.
Nice.
I did one of those like summaries in 11 minutes, 6 minutes, whatever.
oh no, did you get
of
spark
all the
notes for
episodes?
Demon Slayer?
Honestly, the spark notes of Demon Slayer, but it helped out because I found one that was very like, intensive, and it helped to kind of like refresh the names for me a little bit.
It's the
Obviously,
names. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
always
the names
that do
definitely
it
can
for
get
me.
away with you.
I have the
Mhm.
wiki pulled up right now so that I can remember their names.
I do
That's good.
too.
Let's go.
Oh my
I'll
god.
do.
Incredible.
This is great.
You know what? I just had a thought. Monica
Girl
and
expert.
Alyssa, did you guys join Quidditch like right at the beginning of the year?
Yes, we
We-
both did our freshman years of college.
I think I essentially told Alyssa to join with me.
Okay.
think
I want to be the one
so.
who said to come out with me.
Thing is, our friend group we did have a friend group prior to doing Quidditch that like hung around each other. Hung around each other.
Hung.
So
It's hung.
I think I
don't-
did come with you. I think I did.
Because you're the only
Okay.
person in that group that was actually going to come out and do something like that with me. And
Yeah.
we just
Yeah.
stuck with it.
I was curious just because like I think I met Chantel. We started our game like a month after or something. So I was curious.
Oh
who I-
wow.
Yeah. Right.
How time
But
flies.
Chantel's in my D&D group that's been going for what, like 5 years now? Over 5
Jeez.
Oh
years.
my gosh, it
Guys.
has. That's
It has
wild.
been,
I need to
actually,
hit
it's
y'all
crazy.
up for advice.
I'm jealous.
Yeah,
Character
Monica. Oh my
building.
God, Monica! I just remembered our D&D group where you were
The
lying.
one where I wasn't supposed to be involved, and then all of a sudden ended up being involved and had no idea what I was doing.
You
You were
Yes,
playing as
I
a you were,
That's the
weren't you,
best
you were
kind.
playing as a lion, just like
I
a
was-
feral lion.
right, because
That's
somehow,
so much like who you are though. Like now, I mean,
literally
always.
somehow, I can't even. It was like B rolled a nat 20, and then that was it. Like,
Yeah, he like animal handling nat 20'd you, and then I was like, fine, fuck it, you get a lion, and it's Monica.
and then I had to be involved, and I had no idea what I was doing. And
They
Yeah.
now,
forced you
here I
into
am.
it and made you be Bee's lion.
Okay, yes, well,
talk about like terrible.
talk about the implications, but like.
God,
Jesus Christ.
Christ. Anyway, there's nobody's listening knows anything we're talking about.
I mean, here I am in the year of our Lord 2021, trying to figure out how to build a character myself. So it's been great.
There we go.
Yeah, I was bullied into DMing for a group, so
You were not.
I
Bullied,
still
you
have-
were the only choice.
Chance theoretically could have been DM.
Are you in a D&D game with Chance?
So me,
Yeah.
Chance, Daniel, and Monica are trying to make a D&D group, and I
Oh
just
my
haven't
God.
had the time to sit down and like try and plan this. So I just
You can just use one of my old campaigns. I've run like
that's
4
what
of them now.
That's what I should do is just use like
You should do like a
skeleton of some
sandbox.
campaign.
Yeah, like a very simple. They have like built worlds for you where you can just read exactly what they tell you to read in the campaign, and there you go
Yeah,
for
you
like
I'd
brand
can.
love
new
to do
DMs.
that.
You can definitely follow a module. It's like
Like if I go to
probably
like Barnes and Noble or something, right? Like they gotta have like books that have like
They
campaign
do
kind of like
yeah, there are
styles in
several
them,
of
right?
them. Mhm.
for sure.
Okay, dope.
Okay, so let's get into the shit. So if I'm some fucking normie on the side of the road, I don't know what do normies do, like eating an apple and watching The Mentalist. Like, what pitch me on this? What is this? What is Demon Slayer?
Who wants to start? I guess.
You can
Who
go
would
ahead,
like to start?
Monica. I think
Me?
you'd have a good response to this.
All right. So essentially, we follow the story of a young boy. His name's Tanjiro, and he's out here just
It's
going.
Japanese for tangerine.
Maybe we don't know.
It's not. It's not.
I don't.
I
Speak
was hoping nobody would
Japanese.
call me out on it though.
I don't speak Japanese, so I don't know. So he's out running errands, and he comes back, and his whole family's been murdered by a
Murder.
demon. Murdered.
And
It's
this is not
crazy.
spoilers. This happens literally the first episode.
Yeah, this is not a spoiler, ladies and gentlemen, and ladies and ladies.
If you're
literally-
spoiled, you literally have not watched
Yeah.
it.
Also, the name
Or heard of it.
Tanjiro translates to Tanjiro in English.
golly, of
I'm naming
course
my
it
child
does.
Tanjiro.
No,
Oh,
you
if we
are not.
translate it, but the word Tanjiro is Croatian for plate.
Maybe I won't.
Plate boy.
This is my
So-
son, Plate.
Plate. So Plate is out here being like, "Oh my god, everyone's dead except for my sister." And he's like, "Oh shit, I need to get her help." And so he goes and essentially tries to get her help, but because she was attacked by a demon, she becomes a demon herself, starts trying to attack her brother, and then we run into one of the Hashira who tries to, murder the sister. And
He's
All this
honor bound to
battling-
kill demons.
Mhm.
yes, honor bound, great shit. We love them, but like, Tanjiro's like, "No, that's my sis. Please don't do that." And tries to fight to like protect her, but then we realize in the middle of the fight is that Nezuko is, in some way still connected to that like humanity side of her, where she's like protective of her brother and does not actually want to hurt him. And Gyu sees that, who is the Hashira that shows up. And he's like, "You know what? Not gonna murder you today, but like, I'm gonna send you off to somebody who's gonna help you kind of like train to fight demons so you can figure out how the hell to save your sister." And essentially we just follow the story of Plate, aka Tanjiro, and his sister Nezuko on their journey to become demon slayers and
Pokemon Masters.
essentially Pokemon Masters.
That
yeah,
too.
and to find a cure for being a demon. So
Okay.
yeah.
That was a good.
And-
No, that was a good pitch. That was a lot better than I think historically pitches have been at the beginning of the show.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, I definitely would have watched like based on that summary.
Oh, great. Yeah,
would've got me
especially
in
when
the
I called him Plate. Yeah.
Yeah, so this manga was originally written by Koyoharu Gotoge, which is a pen name. And Demon Slayer, it's called. So I like this a lot, and I admire Gotoge for the brazenness here, because the title of the manga is Demon Slayer: Kimetsu no Yaiba, which also means Demon Slayer. So the title is Demon
Nice.
Slayer: Demon Slayer.
So it's the moon of manga.
Look, it's the emphasis here. We need to emphasize the fact that they're slaying
The
demons.
demons, we are going to be slaying them. I want you to
We are
understand
the
this.
moon of manga here. This is great. This is why I'm hooked.
So, this was obviously like every shonen, every popular shonen manga was premiered in Shonen Jump, starting in February 2016 and ran till May 2020, and it started running in North America in 2018 after it had already taken off a little bit. So, when asked about inspiration, Gotoge said there are too many manga to count, but if I had to choose the top three, they'd be JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Naruto, and Bleach. So I think all of that is very prevalent and easy to see.
I can totally see why those are some of the most popular anime/mangas out there, or mangas out
Yes,
there.
but I want more answers onto how JoJo got into the mix. But
I think it's the fashion. I think it's fashion.
I can
Like,
see it.
like, JoJo's like certainly a meme, but it's also
JoJo's a
just
meme.
like I don't know. Like there's something like so good about it.
It's like a bunch of buff men who like love each other and will kill and like have
Listen,
very
I
good
mean,
shirts.
We love brotherly / gay love.
all I know
It's-
about that one is that there's a guy named Dio, and he's
Yeah,
like,
people love Dio or hate him. I can't really tell from the memes.
I'm
That's-
honestly
yeah.
excited for Stone Ocean, the one that's coming up, because
Oh,
it's
I
like
just got the
mostly
watch.
like main female cast. So I'm very excited for that one.
The only thing I know about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is that we accidentally named a character in one of my D&D games Jotaro, and he was like the big bad evil guy.
Oh no.
I love that.
Um,
That is amazing.
It's great. So yeah, and Gotoge also revealed that in Bleach, the Gote 13, the Soul Society military branch, was kind of the inspiration for the Demon Slayer Corps, which I actually got like. Okay, I'm gonna make a dark confession here, which is probably not surprising, which is that when I was a teenager, I was like fucking obsessed with Bleach.
Okay.
Like all
Okay,
like all
what?
I think
teenage
a lot of
boys, I
people
was
were.
cursed.
Yeah.
enjoyed
I'm honestly
Bleach. What are
surprised
you
that I
talking
wasn't.
about?
That was the
Um,
only like popular anime that I don't think that I got into when I was a teenager.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was the
honey.
first one that like I really got like into. And I was like, "Ah, man, I watched fucking how many episodes that I watched. I think I watched most
Coming
of
back.
them.
It's also
Hmm?
coming back. So
It can't be coming back.
It is coming back.
What are they
It's
doing to do
coming
this
back in
time?
2022. I don't know. I just know they're coming back in 2022. I don't know if it's if they're creating more based like in
Oh,
the
is it going to
manga, like
be
if the
based
manga
on
is
his like
starting back
kids
up.
or something? To Boruto for
No,
Bleach?
not some Boruto shit. I think it's still following Ichigo. Like
yeah.
there's
That would
some
be weird considering they had like an epilogue where it was in the future showing him like, you know what I mean? Like they already showed the ending.
listen, you'll have to look it up yourself. I'm just the messenger here.
Okay, I'm but a
Telling
humble
you that
messenger
I
for
was
Bleach.
informed. Yeah, that I was informed that Bleach is returning. So
Okay,
praise the good
also
news.
quite shout out here. The Bleach live action movie is actually pretty good. It is really wild, but
It's
it's
a
actually
live
not.
action?
It's like not bad.
I would also like to note that there is a, I guess, like, this is a recurring theme in a lot of shonen, is that you have, like, this, like, organization or, like, group of, like, really super powerful people. I
Yeah.
mean, like, you've got the Gotai 13, I guess, from Bleach. You have the Akatsuki. You have, okay, this is Kingdom Hearts, but but Organization
Oh my God.
13. Like,
which we
no.
learned last week has 17 people in it.
Apparently, yeah, so they
That
don't
is
actually
too
have 13
many.
people. But the Shira now, I guess, are like our super powerful group that people are going to obsess over. And I mean, I'm one of them. I cosplayed
No,
Gyu. I really love
people
the
love doing
Hashira.
group cosplays of these like super powerful like groups of characters, and like the Hashira are definitely no exception to that.
I was in
in-
one.
in
I was
this.
in a Hashira group, and it was
Oh
really
man, who
fun.
were you?
I'm trying
It
to
was
get one
you.
together.
You're trying to get one together? Oh, what are you gonna be?
Ooh,
Who are you gonna be?
I want to be Shinobi. Shinobu.
I love her.
Heck yeah.
I want to cosplay
Would love to
Tengen
be
as
one.
well. Like, I love Tengen.
Yes.
I don't know. I would love to be a part of like a cosplay group like that. I just don't know who I would be as part of the Hashira.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
You'd
Monica.
be Tsunemi.
Oh my God, you would be. But like, Monica, you should come to MomoCon next year. We're going. You can come with us.
True.
We'll do a group cosplay.
You guys can force me to do Gyu again.
yeah. Well, you gotta give me time to
It's like
you
6
gotta
months
give me
from
time to
now.
figure out a. That's true. I got to figure out a. Well, I guess I got to figure out who I'm gonna be first off, because obviously
Yeah.
it's a weekend thing, so I got to do multiple cosplays, right?
Mm-mm.
That's how that
No,
works.
you don't have
You
to.
don't have to. That's just
well.
me, Monica. Don't base your expectations upon like what I do.
No,
at
no.
conventions.
That's like
Yeah,
everybody.
Alyssa's a
That's-
professional.
But I talk to everybody, and they essentially do the same thing. Where it's like, okay, Friday I'm gonna dress like this. Saturday I'm gonna dress
Really?
like this.
They don't have
like-
to all be complex though either. Like you could do like casual cosplays.
Yeah.
That's what I tend
Which
to
I
do. Is
probably
like
would.
I get like casual ones for nighttime because I usually drink at night anyway. So I'm just
Oh my
like in
God.
something that's comfortable and like fun to wear.
Drinking you
Me?
in anime
What?
cosplay?
Oh my
Puts
God.
down my White Claw.
Oh, start sipping on my moonshine. Oh,
I have a the only thing I had in my house was an Angry Orchard, so that is what I have.
oh, honey.
That sounds
Yeah.
good though. I love it.
It's not bad. I think people shit on him too much. Okay, so Gotoge had run 3 one-shots in Shonen Jump before, but had never produced a series. And then the publisher was like, "Hey, why don't you just like turn something? Why don't you just like do a series?" And they're like, "All right," and then just made
Easy.
Demon Slayer. Easy.
Yeah.
So it has gotten out. So Gotoge has been very adamant about like not being a public figure or appearing in any way, shape, or form, and having a completely blank past. It has gotten out that Gotoge is, I think, likely a woman, but they have asked publicly that for I don't know like for which reason, but they would like to just everyone to use like gender neutral pronouns. I'm not sure if that's like a personal preference or if it's just to like preserve the anonymity thing, because for instance, like the writer of Full Metal Alchemist, Hiromu Arakawa, she's a woman, but like she like worked very hard to hide that fact, and because she worried that it would decrease the sales of her shonen manga. So she like was like, oh, just like everyone use gender neutral pronouns, so like nobody knows I'm a woman, which sucks.
But I respect that.
I respect
I
it, but like,
respect that.
man, I hate that that's like where we are, but like it's
Yeah.
probably a good call.
I mean,
The reality of
shonen
it.
and shoujo, like both shonen literally means boy, and like shoujo literally means
Yeah,
girl. So
for
like
sure.
shonen anime and manga are typically like marketed towards the respective like gender roles that they are. But
Yeah.
I low-key kind of hope that they're not a woman, because as much as I love Demon Slayer, I think their depiction of women can be very
I think it's up and down.
stereotypical. Or to say the least.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very mixed for me. I wouldn't prefer either way, whether they are male or female, but I can see how it would be a big issue.
Yeah, it's just like I say this like with the most love for Demon Slayer. Main female character doesn't speak, cannot speak.
Yeah, I noted that in my little notebook.
Yeah,
the
the fact that everyone is very dainty and like, no, I want an Amazonian Demon Slayer woman
you
Yeah.
want to
to
listen.
come. I want them. Yes.
But like literally both the female Hashira, they're tiny, and like one of them, she's the love Hashira, and the other one is like a dainty like
Yeah.
female Hashira
Butterfly.
who uses poison to kill people, which is
Because
just
she
such
can't
a
even kill
female
them.
The most
stereotype.
Exactly.
stereotypical bullshit. Yeah.
Not only
So
that,
weak.
they had it's like canon that that she had to like forge her sword
Modify
a
it.
certain way
Yeah,
and
like,
modify
she
it
can't
just
carry
to
a
full
fight it
sword.
because it's too heavy for her, which is like
Yeah.
such a shitty thing to say. But full respect for Shinobu for like adapting to that. However, I don't like the fact that that was a thing. So
Because why did all the guys get all the cool shit, yo? Like, I would love
Yeah.
to have been a flame. Like, come on.
For
Yeah.
real. They gave
Pew, pew.
Love Hashira and Bug Hashira to the women. I mean, like,
Yeah,
the Bug
like,
Hashira
come
honestly
on.
is kind of cool. Poison, okay, but, like, also, like, you could have given it to a man and it would have been just as cool.
I mean, why couldn't we get like
Exact.
a woman for like the serpent Hashira? Like that would have been
Oh,
dope.
that would've been
That
great.
dope.
Okay,
That'd
that would
been
have also
dope.
probably not gone over very well either, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Okay, probably not, but it still would have been kind of sick though.
It would have been sick for sure, but, like...
You just can't win.
I guess we can't.
win.
Maybe she could be like the stone Hashira. Like
Ooh.
Stone Hashira would have been dope.
That'd have been super
Um,
cool.
Gaia or something, like, kind of like the Gaia vibes would have been dope.
Yeah.
So there are I gotta keep moving. Shh. There are several spin-off manga chapters that are authored by Gotoge and drawn by Ryoji Hirano. So there's Gyu Tomioka Gaiden, which is just like a a little spin-off story about Tomioka. Kimetsu no Aima, which is a chibi version of Demon Slayer, which you can purchase right now. Kyojuro Rengoku Gaiden, which is of course just a side story about Rengoku's origins, and then Rengoku Volume 0, which is a prequel to that. And then Kimetsu Gaiden, which is like a romance, like non-canon story, which I think is not published in America or in English. You can probably find a fan translation. I'm sure you can.
I might actually do that.
Yeah.
I'm curious.
There's, I think one of them, I can't remember which one off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure one of them is like, no, it's in this next thing here. Sorry. So there's several light novels. They have Flower of Happiness. They have that's like about Tanjiro and Zenitsu before the start of the main series. And then it has a single chapter of an alternate universe while the characters just go to a normal high school, which I desperately want to see.
I
Well, I
love
know
it.
in the game I don't know if it's like skins or if it's like special like animations where they like wear the school uniforms, but I know I've seen clips of that like in the game.
Okay, well that might get me to spend $60 dues. So there are other light novels, including One Winged Butterfly and The Wind's Telltale Signs, whatever. I don't believe those were ever published in English. So of course we get to the anime television series developed by UFO Table, which is a studio that previously had done the Fate Stay series. You guys familiar with those?
No, not at all.
Really? Those are like really popular. I have seen Fate Zero, which I think I would say is good. I would maybe not great.
Fate Zero have the pink-haired girl.
No,
That you could be talking about literally anything.
She like wears like a red jumpsuit. I don't know if that's Fate Zero or not.
I think that's Eden Zero.
I'm not calling that to mind. The most like notable character from Fate Zero is Saber, who is like this blonde girl with like this white cloak, and she's like got a big sword, and she's like the resurrected spirit of King Arthur.
Yeah, no, you're
Don't
thinking
worry
of
about
Eden Zero.
Don't worry about it too much. Anyway, so this was pretty much their second major outing. Was working on Demon Slayer. So, there was of course a first season which was 26 episodes, and then followed by a movie, Mugen Train, which debuted last year in August, and had such a wide, because of the pandemic, had such like a wide long opening that it apparently only opened in India like a month ago in the theaters.
Mm-hmm.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, like it's been opening slowly all over the world for about a year, so continuing to climb. Yeah, so I was interested. What did you guys? So how do I say this? I don't know how are we doing spoilers on this one? Are we spoilers? No spoilers.
There's
so much that I want to talk about, but that's just the weeb in me like wanting to like talk about
the
everything.
weeb in me.
I feel like we definitely shouldn't spoil like big things, but I think like we can talk about certain characters.
Sure. So
unfortunately, we can only talk about like part of Mugen Train.
Yeah, I would say let's try to be light on the spoilers.
Okay,
just because you don't know, we'll tiptoe around it.
So, yeah, I'm curious. What did you guys think about the TV show and then like the movie and how they connected those? Because it's really rare to see an anime film, especially a theatrical one, where you do have to first watch the anime series and then you do have to come and watch the movie in order to continue watching the anime. Like anime films are almost like, I mean, this is the only example I can think of where it wasn't like, completely removed from the story and just like not canon. You know what I mean?
I didn't even think about that. I didn't think about that as being like different from, I guess, other animes or anime movies that I've seen, but you're right.
I mean, like, I've seen both of the My Hero Academia movies in theaters, and like they were like at the end it was like nothing ever happened, and like Deku even like had this cool new gadget and then just like didn't have it anymore in the show. It's like that's fine.
It's like non-canonical.
Yeah, legitimately. It's
a complete separation from the actual show.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of like it. I kind of like that like Mugen Train was like inherently a part of the canon of the anime, and that you can't really watch past it without that. But I think I don't know if this is true, but I guess like with like the series they have going currently with Rengoku, they're showing his journey up until he gets to the train.
Well, I think it's only one episode of his journey.
Correct.
Okay, just one episode of his journey, so it's not even the series.
So it's a little bit weird because episodes 2 through 7 are basically an elongated version of Mugen Train for season 2.
Okay.
I think they're just bringing in other perspectives from the movie itself, while just like I guess reminding everyone of the movie.
Okay.
Which is
like a recap
kind of
in a way.
Exactly,
it's like
which I don't mind because it was a long movie.
It's a 6-episode recap though, isn't it?
So I mean, it's just going for the Naruto type of thing where it's a lot of things you probably already seen.
This wasn't really season 2 anyways. Yeah, it was just all fillers, I think, just to get us to season 2, which I don't mind either way.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's also kind of helpful that they're doing these fillers because there's probably still some people out there who haven't seen Mugen Train.
Exactly.
And this kind of gives them the opportunity to be able to see kind of the aspect of that arc prior to season 2. Because that's how I think. I think it'd be like it's a great way to just kind of refresh and also reintroduce kind of that arc prior.
Yeah, I mean, I think it also probably during COVID times is helping give them a little bit more time to work on the quote unquote real show. Is my
Right.
guess.
Oh,
Plus, I feel
Which
like
I
with
totally am on board with.
and I feel like with the Mugen Train arc, it wasn't like I don't think it could have been stretched out as much into like as many episodes as regular Demon
No.
Slayer seasons are. So making it a movie was like good enough, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
And now we're just
to be
getting
hon-
other
yeah.
perspectives and like this little filler right now.
I do have to say, like, again, having literally just minutes come off of the film, like I wasn't super impressed with it.
Really?
I thought it was
I was
thought it
destroyed.
like,
I was
alright.
destroyed after the end. I don't know.
Me
I don't know
too.
why. Like I just like didn't. The character that the bad thing happened to, I just was like, I
Yeah.
don't care about this.
I was very attached to them, so I think it like just hurt me
I
a lot
cared.
more.
I think it's because like, did you watch it from a while ago and like we're waiting and like kind of like waited and like, or
I
did
did
you
not
kind
wait
of just
on
like
it.
watch
I
it all of a
literally
sudden?
no. I literally like I finished episode like 26 or whatever, and then I just started watching the movie.
Well, there you
like,
go,
right after
man. You
that.
haven't established that
That's-
relationship with
yeah, you
them.
don't
I have
have
not. No, you're
attachment.
right. I had
I
no
was-
attachment
Mhm.
So I mean,
because
like,
I've
with
seen
this-
this mystery person for like maybe a total of 7
Mhm.
minutes of screen time.
Well, because I mean, like
Essentially,
with this original series, how like deeply did you feel about the original series? Like, I guess
I liked it. I liked it a lot. I think I maybe okay. If I were to say that, like, I think I can say it was great, but I think the thing that makes it like from good to great for me is mostly the music.
God,
Like,
true.
man, I think after
Yes.
after Death Note, probably this is my like maybe my second favorite like anime soundtrack ever. Like, the score is like fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, and it was so good. It made me keep thinking about it, and I was
The
like,
music
this
like always
music is good
heightens
as shit.
the music always heightens whatever like scene you're watching. Like it always just makes it 100 times better. And not
Yeah.
the show
You're right.
itself is not great, but the music just like totally
Yeah,
increases likability.
they do such a, and even in Mugen Train, like I noticed like the music was so fucking good. Like they had such weird shit going on, like a lot of weird synth stuff going on. I was like, I like this shit.
enjoyed the synths. It threw me off guard so much, but it was also probably one of the best musical choices that they could make in a scene, like especially in the scene that it was occurring in.
Yeah.
I thought it was a great choice. Very refreshing too, because you don't often get that type of like musical genre, I guess, when
Yeah,
you're
sure.
watching like anime or anything. It's definitely something new. So
Yeah. No, I totally. I think, and I think the other thing that like really stood out to me was like I love how they do like the artwork for like the spells and stuff like that.
As do
Um,
I.
Agreed.
the breathing.
Very much.
Because it's
Yeah,
kind
like
of like
the
it's on
breathing
paper.
techniques.
Like it's kind of
Correct.
like it's
Yeah.
on like rice paper or something. It's really
It
beautiful.
was like traditional
Yeah.
art and it was very pretty.
Yeah, it reminds me of the like wave breaking painting. You know what I mean? Like
That's
when he does,
essentially
like-
that is essentially what the water breathing like forms are based off of art wise.
Right.
Is
Yeah.
the crashing wave
yeah.
artwork.
Oh man, it's good. So like, I guess my overall, I think I settled on giving like the main series like an 8. I was like, this is really good. I have to say I think it's a little bit overrated. I think that like people ran away a little bit with the hype. But I don't know. I mean that's just me. I'm just over here. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think it has a very like I think Tanjiro as the protagonist makes the series just like
I really
It-
like him as a protagonist.
he's
I
a
have
very
to say.
sympathetic protagonist, and I love him for that. He's very emotional, like loves his sister, loves his family, like basically loves every person that he meets regardless of who they are or what they've done. And I think that's really refreshing.
I think he really reminded me of like like a more like a grown up version of Naruto, honestly, as a protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
but I don't know, I got a lot of those vibes from him, and which I liked a lot. And yeah, I don't know, Chantel, what are your thoughts? please.
I think that's like the reason I liked this anime so much, like that immediately grabbed my attention was like I feel like with a lot of animes that I watch, like they always like build and build like up to like it gets boring like off the bat. But like I like how this anime like immediately grabs your attention.
Yeah,
They're
it
like,
does.
this is sad as shit, and we're gonna go ahead and
Yeah.
we're gonna keep trucking. Trust us on the process. And it just kept getting better throughout. Like the character himself was he was such a great character. I think he really reminds you to not be like an absolute piece of shit. And I really, if a character can remind you to do that in real life, like
Yeah,
that's
Mhm.
tops right there. But
no,
like,
I get what you're
and
saying. Yeah.
and his like his relationships he created with his friends, and the fact that they have such like crazy dynamics is it's the greatest thing to watch. They're like their interactions on screen is it's just it's fun. It keeps me like entertained the entire time.
I think I relate to him very well, just like as like the oldest sibling of 6 kids, because I mean, like I don't want to say I see so much of myself in him, but I just like the older sibling dynamic, or like the I guess the type of role that person is to take on is just something that I really enjoy. Because he very responsible. Like you get to see his growth throughout the entire series.
Correct.
You do kind of feel like you're growing up with him in a like in a way, and it's so good to watch.
I really like that. Like he's okay. So one thing that I think I don't like in a lot of shonen stuff is that like there are a lot of protagonists where they're like some sort of some adjacent to like the chosen one or something like that, and it's like they're naturally like gifted or have some crazy power naturally inside of them, and like that's what like sets them apart. But like I like that Tanjiro is like literally just a guy, and like he is the protagonist, and he earns his place doing that because he like works fucking hard at it, and he
Mhm.
cares, and he's like competent too. He's getting better, but he's still competent.
Mhm.
And
You
that's
know what I
after
mean?
people keep doubting him every single time too. They just keep telling him, like, yeah, you're not really gonna make it. And then he look at him, he just keeps proving everybody wrong
The guy who
through
trained him
hard work.
intentionally like tried to stop him from becoming
Exactly.
like a demon slayer. He was like, I'm literally doing everything I can to stop you. And then he like went past and like did something that like his trainer thought was impossible. I love him so much. He worked so hard.
He does work hard. One fun note about the film. First I should say that the Yuma Takahashi, who was the producer of the anime, was like, we're just gonna like do another episode of the anime but make it long. So we're keeping the exact same cast and crew.
Love that.
And
Exactly.
yeah, so Haruo Sotozaki, who directed a lot of the episodes, also directed this movie. And a lot of other key people from the show, Akira Matsushima and Manabu Kamino, both worked on the film as well. So they announced it on September 28th, 2019, like right when the season finale of the anime aired in Japan. And so one fun fact is that the theatrical release in China was delayed because of what happened with the Monster Hunter live action film that led the Chinese censors to like triple inspect foreign films before releasing them in China.
Ooh,
Oh.
Do you,
okay.
Oh no.
What
do you
happened in
guys
the Monster Hunter
do you guys
film?
remember that? Okay. So in the Monster Hunter movie, there is a fun thing where one of the American soldiers sings like a very racist nursery rhyme about Chinese people.
Oh no.
Oh
Oof.
God.
And like apparently like just nobody thought that was a problem, but the film got pulled in China after like less than a day, I think. And it got started getting pulled all over the world actually because of that, and they like had to release a second cut of the movie, but like around the world, and the second cut like removed that scene, and then like by that time it was like already completely dead. Like
Mhm.
no, that film like flops very badly.
Destroyed.
Which makes sense because
Understandably.
I've never heard of that film.
The literally the only notable thing about it was the thing I just told you. So
Jesus.
Like honestly, just never realized it existed.
yeah, it's apparently also a bad film on top of that. So
Unsurprising.
Not surprised.
so yeah, the worldwide box office for Demon Slayer Mugen Train was $503 million, over 41 million tickets sold. So that was the
Good for
highest
them.
grossing film of 2020 worldwide.
I've
Damn.
contributed to that.
Oh, you saw it in
I
theaters?
also contributed to that.
Most
I
definitely.
didn't get to see it in theaters, unfortunately.
On
but
release date.
Oh
I
shit, we
purchased
got a
3
true fan.
tickets on the release date too.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my god. Yeah, so like not only the highest grossing film of 2020, it is the highest grossing anime film worldwide of all time, and also the highest grossing Japanese film of all time.
I think it's just like it's understandable. Like it broke through like so many different barriers, and like think about it now. Like a ton of people are getting into anime at such a rapid pace. It's so much more than when I was a kid, and this is like a really good introductory anime. I think.
I was
Yeah.
people's
I'm
attention.
agreeing with that. Yeah.
I'm surprised that the movie was like the most, I guess was the highest grossing,
Yeah.
just because it is a plotline that coincides with the series.
Right. Yeah.
And
That's
I
the
think
only reason I'm
that's
surprised.
more. I was about to say, I think that's like more a testament to like how many people watched the anime, like, and how big it was while the show was running.
Right. I wonder how many
Um,
people watched the movie and were like got involved with the anime after.
I'm sure there was a
I feel
number
like
of people.
technically-
I feel like
you
there was a
probably
lot of
could.
people who got. Yeah. I feel like there was a lot of people who got
Nice.
dragged along to go see that movie,
For sure.
not
I
knowing
feel
what
like
was
you could
going on,
probably,
and they
like-
were like, "Oh heck yeah!"
And loved
I
it.
feel like
Yeah.
you could probably guess kind of what's going on in the original series by watching it. I mean, like, I guess
Not a
coming
lot.
from somebody who watched the series before the movie, it doesn't say much, but I feel like you could kind of understand what's going on even without knowing.
More or less,
I-
you know, you got your awesome sword guy and you got your bad demons.
Yeah, you got Plate with his friend the boar and the guy who sleeps a lot.
Yeah, Sir
Talking
Sleeps a
to-
lot.
Or the guy who screams a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
there
yeah,
is
sorry,
screams.
Sir screams a lot. With,
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
Oh yes. So yeah, I mean, essentially, I can see how could be a thing, but I feel like it really almost ruins like the feeling of enjoyment for it if you watch the movie prior to watching the series, because a lot of the
definitely.
character development is
Yeah,
in the
it would be really
series.
weird, I think.
You don't
And-
appreciate it.
no,
you don't really
like,
see a lot
you-
for Inosuke and Zenitsu in the
Zenitsu.
movie.
You really
Yeah.
like you still like go into if you go into watching just the movie, you're like, oh man, Zenitsu is annoying as shit, and Inosuke
Yeah,
is
for
kind of
sure.
chaotic.
If you're not
But then
prepared
you-
for Zenitsu beforehand.
Right, so
And
if you
let me
don't
add this:
watch
even
all
if
the
you are
episodes-
prepared for him beforehand, you're like, wow, this guy's annoying as shit.
I will
It's
say,
a
I,
handful.
he annoys the fuck out of me, but I still love him.
I love him
Right,
so
like,
much.
hear me
yeah.
out. Hear me out. I was not a fan of Zenitsu for the entirety of the series. I was just not a fan. And then I watched Mugen Train, and I gained so much respect for the character, and just
'Cause he slept
within that
good?
movie. Because he slept so hard, and he did his job. He did his fucking job, and he got it done. And I can't even.
I see no problem.
He's such a big
It's the
contrast to
savagery.
Tanjiro because he got his power by literally the most like unlucky thing that could have happened. That
He
is
said,
basically
"I'm
what
gonna
made him
get
as
this
powerful as he
bread,"
am.
and he
There is.
did. He got the bread.
Yeah, and then he got struck by lightning bread.
Exactly.
And then even same thing with like Inosuke. Like Alyssa knows from the very first
Yeah.
moment of meeting the character of Inosuke, I was hooked. He's my favorite character of all time.
He's
And the
feral and you're
growth-
feral. It just,
Yes,
it works out.
completely feral. And all you see from the show, like you don't appreciate the growth that he went through in Mugen Train versus if you don't watch the series when you first meet him, because it doesn't hit the same. It hit me so hard watching that movie and seeing him just change.
His reactions.
And
His
vulnerable.
reactions.
And
Exactly.
it was beautiful.
It
and-
hurt.
Yeah,
It hurt a
So,
lot.
So moral of the story, yes, I think there are several people who went and watched the movie having no clue of the series, and I think that really kind of hurt them in general when it comes to like how much the series
impact
could
was.
impact you. Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. The
Yes.
impact.
no, sure. Like I will say on Inosuke, like I definitely like he definitely grew on me. Like I really did not like him when they introduced him, and like as like the show went on, and he like did actually like start to change a little bit and like become a little bit more like intolerable, and like by the end was like I was like, okay, like I get what they're doing here. Like I like him. I feel like they went a little too hard on like the like I'm a feral boy and I don't know what toothbrushes are.
I mean,
Like-
but that's okay. But like again, they explain that. They'll explain that later. As far as I know, in the manga, kind of his backstory, and it makes sense because that's essentially what it was. He was just
Exactly,
feral.
like how you was. Yeah,
He's absolutely
Literally
feral. Like,
feral.
that's the character. Like that's not even like it's not. For example, it's not like the Bakugos or the God, who knows else of any other series. It's essentially just a true feral child coming into the world, being introduced to like the mechanical majesties that are trains or some shit.
He saw
And-
a fucking train and was like, "What is this beast? I want."
he
to
said,
take
"I'm gonna
this beast."
fight it," and fucking
Essentially, just the
headbutts
whole-
it. Essentially,
He
Yeah.
headbutts.
Essentially,
He
just a
headbutts
scene
his
of him
problems.
sticking his head out of the train, being like, "I'm gonna get out there and fight it." As it's moving, was
I
just
enjoyed that a
me.
lot, actually.
That was fully why I love the character.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
I think that I think legit my favorite character was Kano. I like really enjoyed her like story and was like, man, she's like fucking cool as shit. I want to see more of her.
she's dope. I loved
She's
her
dope as hell,
character so
dude.
much as well.
I want her to like hit more stuff.
I love her too. I just hate that it's another female character that just like doesn't talk.
Just like
doesn't
doesn't
speak
talk.
at
and
all.
doesn't
Right.
think for herself. Like
Has no
it's-
free will.
Right. And the only way she starts thinking of herself is because of a man. Because of a man.
He,
And not
gets
What do we
the
say
like
to that?
strong ass women who
Absolutely
raised
not.
her.
Because
Yeah,
he says,
right?
"You're great and you're loved." And she's like, "You know what? You're right. I don't fuck this money.
Fuck this money.
God damn
fuck
it.
this coin. I'm gonna make my own decisions." Like that's essentially
Because
what
listen,
happens.
you gotta think. If I was in her position, I'd be like, "Why are you talking to me, you scrub? I'm above you, and I'm about to make this coin."
Well, no, like that was the whole point because she was above him and he was a scrub, and then he finally like tagged her one time, and she's like, okay, this guy's like not as much.
She's
of
like,
a
"My
scrub as I
heart,
thought."
it's been captured."
I don't think she felt romantic feelings to him. I thought she was
Uh,
just like impressed.
Just wait, my dude.
Oh
Mhm.
my god, spoilers,
Mm.
spoilers, please.
Mm,
Also, she's like 5. What are you doing?
she is not fun. Okay, wait. So like,
They're
I mean,
all
essentially, they're all
teenagers.
they're all.
How old is
teenagers,
her?
They're all
right?
teenagers.
I think they're 15.
Let's address the underage elephant in the room. How old is
I believe
everybody in
they are
this show?
all they are all 15. I believe because
It
that's how you
says-
start in a
Everybody in
shonen.
this show is 15.
Yes, even the adults. 15.
I myself am 15, clearly.
Surprise.
Oh man, we need to stop this podcast immediately.
Especially after calling me a dominatrix.
And drinking alcohol.
The FBI are going to be to your place shortly, Nirav. Sorry.
Oh shit.
just see if they catch me when I jump on the Mugen train.
Oh, damn.
Got it. That was a thing.
Oop,
I'm
got him.
okay. I'm sorry. I'm trying to like.
Keep
Okay.
track.
He's trying to stick to the script.
I'm
You
trying to
stay
see
on track.
if there's any sort of Jesus.
Because the Mugen Train did not stay on track, by the way.
That is quite true.
Yeah, just grew legs and walked right off.
Indeed.
Jesus, it did.
Yeah. Okay. So box office the crazy box office success of this film was mostly attributed to the fact that, especially in Japan, there were no movies playing in theaters, and then Demon Slayer was like, fuck it. The pandemic has just begun. Everyone's terrified. Everyone come to the theater to watch Demon Slayer, and it was the only movie playing in most Japanese theaters.
I mean, to be fair, I don't think the impact for COVID in Japan was nearly as big as anywhere else.
It definitely
have their shit
was
more
mid
together
the
than we
beginning.
do.
Because I mean, like their public health like conditions like already were like super good, so I feel
Yeah.
like they were one of the most prepared countries for
They
it.
for sure
sure.
were. And
I mean,
they
like
also
looking
let
at snaps
nobody
from
in.
Jordan. Yeah, looking
Yeah.
at snaps from Jordan, she was like going out and doing stuff like during the height of the pandemic. So like I think that they were okay, at least. Like,
Yeah, my
semi over
friend-
there.
yeah, so my friend Rhett, who like teaches over there, like, or he just moved back, but like I was talking to him pretty regularly about it. It was very interesting seeing how they handled it, because I think they did some at the beginning, and definitely they did a lot of things a lot better than us, but they also have the crazy levels of bureaucracy of everything in Japan were just like they got the best of them.
Mhm.
And
Hmm.
things like getting tests done would take like 5 to 6 weeks. getting a vaccine took maybe like 7 or 8 months most of the time.
Mhm.
Like there were so many levels of bureaucracy you had to go through, so many like forms you had to fill out, so many 5 or 6 different doctors you would have to see before you could even like get a chance at getting a vaccine. And they have all the materials they need, but it's just like their dependence on like so many levels of of all this paperwork shit like kind of has really slowed their vaccine distribution and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But like
I
yeah,
mean, I
it's
still wouldn't. I wouldn't mind living there anyways.
no, yeah, for sure.
True. I
Like
mean,
I don't
great.
mind the paperwork. Yeah.
sign me up.
yeah. It's cool over there. I loved when I visited. I definitely would not be able to live there.
I want to
It's-
visit so bad, but I know
it's
people would
beautiful. It's just so
probably
cool.
like
Oh,
force me to take
they
pictures.
would climb you.
Yeah,
they would climb
literally. I'm just about
Climb you
6
like
feet
a
tall,
tree.
so like
Ooh.
I know that they
Nice.
would probably. I don't
That's
know.
like-
I'd probably
that's
ask you to ask
probably-
for pictures.
Chantel, was that like 4 feet taller than you?
I'm 5'3".
Am I the shortest one here? Amazing.
You're always the
maybe.
shortest one here, Monica.
Listen. For once, I want to feel tall, and I had a picture in my head thinking that maybe I was at least average in this, but apparently not. It's fine.
Yeah, so the game. Let's talk about the game that we're using to shoehorn in this discussion.
Right. Isn't
Wait,
that
we're
why
talking
here?
about a game?
There's a video game.
We've been talking
Yeah.
about just the show this whole time.
And
To
our
be
That's
love.
correct.
fair, like
There's a
I'm s-
game?
There's a video game. That's what I was saying. That's how we're squeezing this into the podcast.
Amazing.
this
it
is
just
how we're
came out.
becoming weebs for the week. Not even becoming weebs, just being
Yeah,
allowing
I am-
ourselves to
I
be
have
weebs
become
on the
weeb.
podcast.
It
Destroyer
looked
of
pretty cool.
gamers.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm actually
Mhm.
I'm on the Steam page right now.
It kind of reminds me of the Naruto
Yes.
video games, like for
Yeah.
sure, like just the way that it was
Alyssa,
created.
now Alyssa, is that because it's the same studio that made the Naruto
I mean,
Ultimate
yes,
games?
but like, listen.
That's not the point.
Okay.
The
So-
point is the animation is beautiful. Next question.
The
Yes.
point is, I really like that there's animations where they're in like school outfits and they're like original in comparison to the other animations. That's
And
all
that
I've
the fighting
actually
is
seen
actually
from the video
I'm
game.
just like imagining Alyssa like putting them in their school uniforms and like leaning over the TV being like, now
No.
kiss.
No,
And the fighting's actually smooth, like straight up.
I saw Shinobu in her school uniform, and she like blew up Gyu or something in
Just
an
gonna
animation.
Google that.
Like, dead ass.
Amazing. Amazing. What a queen. Good for her.
A science queen,
Science.
Science
Oh my
queen.
god.
Insect
chemistry queen.
I'm looking at
insect
her right
queen.
now in her costume. She's definitely a science queen. Okay. I'm gonna close that tab.
Costume.
Um,
Okay.
okay. If she's wearing high school clothes, that's definitely a costume for her.
She essentially would be a teacher at that point, because all the Hashira would be the teachers.
Yeah. Oh
Well,
boy.
or they're probably upperclassmen.
You know what?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Maybe. Listen, I have to talk about this damn video game.
No,
Fine.
I refuse.
It's called okay. So it is called Demon Slayer the Hinokami Chronicles. So basically all it does is retells kind of the story of the anime and Mugen Train together, and you basically play through it and like fuck shit up. So yeah, you play as Tanjiro, and of course there's like an exploration part of it too, and there's like also like a fighting game component, but like it's kind of like a 3D anime arena fighter, but like it has a little bit more going for it. I've heard it's among like the 3D anime arena fighter genre, which is very 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 inundated with games. I've heard it is one of the better ones. However, it is still probably not a great game overall.
I can probably attest to that because I currently own the 2 versions of the My Hero Academia games.
Monica, I own both of those too.
And I can, from seeing just like the playthroughs and the animations and the screen grabs of the current Demon Slayer video game, I can say that for 100% that is a lot better than what I've been given for the My Hero Academia games.
Hey, we played that together. Do you remember that? The first one. The My Hero
Did we?
Academia game. Yeah. At that Halloween party we did.
We did?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Okay,
well.
Don't ask me to remember stuff because that, especially from Halloween, you know that. Halloween.
Do you not remember my Todoroki costume?
No.
Oh my god.
When
must have been fucking blacked
You didn't
out.
take a picture of your Todoroki costume?
I did. I have one somewhere.
And you
What
didn't
year
put it on
was
the banner
this?
for the podcast?
I didn't. Oh, fuck. I didn't put it on the banner. Jesus. I'll put it in there. I'll put it in there. I'm sorry.
What year was this?
Fucking. What your Jesus. Now I feel bad. Which was your roommate's name? She was there.
Which one? Susan?
Oh my God.
Ruby?
No. Ruby. Yes, Ruby. She was there. We were like hanging out.
Oh shit! Yeah. Wait. I didn't realize we were playing that. Y'all were playing that game though.
That's what we were doing.
I thought it was just Smash Bros. Shit.
How drunk were you?
I'm pretty sure during that party I fell asleep in the bathroom. So
that's fair. I'll give
and
you
nobody
that.
Monica
nobody knew where I was.
Every party we went to be fair.
On the daily, baby.
On that daily White Claw though. Damn.
Yeah, that shit hit too hard. To the point where I thought that I returned to the party and instead I was asleep in the bathroom. Dreaming. Dreaming.
You were on your own sort of Mugen train.
Dreaming of socializing with everybody else. Until I was awakened by the shouts of Jerry and Ruby being like, Monica? Where'd she go? I didn't think she left. We love that.
Kimetsu no Monica.
Yep.
Mugen Bathtub. All right.
Mugen Bathtub. I hate myself.
That's not even related to the thing we're talking about right now. Sort of a general statement.
Video games, right? Video games.
Listen to me.
It's great.
Listen to me. Video games, they're pretty cool. Video games, they're here to stay.
I hear that they're here to stay.
Okay, so there's also like a versus mode, and there's two teams of fighters, and there's like 18 characters, I believe. So it's a good selection. They're adding a few more characters, I think, later on. But anyway, they announced that in March 2020 and came out on PC, PS4, PS5, Xbox. And that's... I was looking at the reviews, and they're all like very like, yeah. You know what I
feel like it's really just like a reiteration of what we have seen already, but now you can do cool shit, which I'm always down to do cool shit.
The thing is, I was looking at some of these. Because I knew there was a video game before I started this, and so this show, and like watching some of these fights, I was like, oh my god, the game is going to do such a fucking amazing job of using this. Like the guy who could like beat the drums and like spin the room around and shit.
Oh yeah,
I
was like, oh my god, this is going to be such a good boss fight, and then it's just like him like hitting the guy, right? It's like nothing.
I know. Like, I feel like
really?
It should be more
That's
intense.
it?
Really?
Is it that like lame? Jesus.
Is it that boring?
It's pretty.
They could have done so much better.
Damn.
Okay.
I mean, I guess you really can't live up to like anime expectations, like for a video game, because you can't animate like a whole like cool ass fight scene like that.
Okay.
Apparently not. Probably don't have the budget for that.
Oh, what is the name of that guy who has the drums in his butt?
I just know he plays the kabuki. Is that the instrument?
Is he just kabuki?
I think it's
demon?
a toko.
Kabuki.
No, he has an actual name because he has an actual background that we follow.
Yeah, he was like the 12th Kizuki, and he was like kicked out or whatever.
Was he?
Kyo
Yeah, he was the part of the lower. He was part of the lower demons.
Yeah, Kyo
Yeah,
guy.
he was the writer dude.
Yeah.
He was a writer, and then they were like, "You suck."
You suck at writing.
Wait,
hold on.
Go do something else. Go become
It's
a demon.
Kyogai. Kyogai.
Yeah, I'm watching the boss fight right now. I'm trying to see if they actually do anything with it. Okay, here. He's hitting.
Yeah, Kyogai.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That bitch is dead now.
Hit the drum, asshole.
Hella dead.
Hit the drum, asshole.
Just kidding.
Is he not hitting the drum? God.
He's hitting the drum, but it's just doing like the slashing shit.
He's genuinely one of the coolest like demons that Tanjiro's fought.
I agree.
I just think
I
it's such a cool
enjoyed that
concept
whole-
for a character.
Okay. He's doing it. Never
terrifying.
mind. He's doing it.
Yeah.
He's doing it. He's flipping
The drums
around.
are a part of his body. That's the fucking scariest thing.
Okay. I can confirm that in the boss fight, he does indeed flip the room around with the drums. So
Oh
good.
hell yeah!
Good.
What a
Hell yeah,
king.
bro.
What a king.
Using
For
his
him.
demon
We
blood
stand our
art.
drum king.
I
Blood
do.
demon
I
art.
stand my Kabuki King. He's pretty great. He was. Look, the memes for him were solid as hell.
What
The
were the
looking for my
memes?
keys one was my
Wait, what? Oh man, I missed all the memes. Aw.
You did because you didn't start watching when you should have.
I'm gonna Google Demon Slayer memes.
favorite. No, look for. I need the one specific.
Yeah,
where
please
it's like,
share.
and when you're looking for your keys, and it's him slapping the drums on his body.
I loved that. I think I sent you that one, and I was
You
pissing
did.
myself laughing so hard.
I was crying. It was so good.
Oh, I hate this.
I'm gonna go find it.
I hate all the memes I've just seen, and Taylor pointed out one, and now I want to bleach my eyes now.
Okay.
Tanjiro, Breeze, Inosuke, are you challenging me?
I love that one
Amazing.
so much.
There's one as well where like Tanjiro looks disgusted, and people like use that as like a reaction to things. I love that one too. I can't find the keys meme. Dang it.
Oh, I do like this one too. The
I found the idiot sandwich one.
this is bad. This is
I
bad
found it.
audio. This is very bad radio. Okay. What is? Hold on.
So stupid. I don't know why it makes me laugh so hard every
We're all
time.
laughing at memes that we can't see.
We can't-
Me
that-
doing the tapping routine to check
Anyone
for my
who's
wallet,
listening,
keys, and
please
phone.
believe me. It's very funny.
We need to make this visual at some point so they can see what we're looking at.
Yeah. Okay.
Tries.
But like,
Um,
can we Photoshop Nero's face to it?
Yeah.
onto
do you wanna do
the
that?
Kabuki demon?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Fuck
love
yeah.
that.
Why not?
I feel like that.
That'll make me
fucking
feel
solid.
powerful.
Y'all, I could
Um,
talk about Demon Slayer all fucking night.
Great, because my last
Uh,
bullet is just says weeb time.
Perfect.
Oh,
Here we
fuck
go.
Okay,
Okay.
what else do you guys want to talk about?
All right.
Um,
Spider Daddy and Spider Mommy and Spider Family.
Okay.
I don't.
So when you
Okay.
say Spider Daddy, are you referring to the actual dad of the family, or are you referring to the main guy, Rui,
I'm
who
referring
you
to
are
the
calling
dad.
Daddy?
I'm referring
Rui
to
was
the
a
dad.
child. Listen, Rui was a
I'm
child,
talking-
so you better not be calling him daddy.
I'm talking
that's
about
just
Everyone
father.
in the show is 15. Don't
I'm
call
talking
anybody Daddy.
about father and mother. Thank you.
Father
I
and
was
mother.
all here for mother, mommy.
When I
Sorry,
had first
mommy.
seen him, when I had first seen that, like, that he could use his power in like the most gentle way, like my heart melted
Mhm.
Oh, that was a beautiful
during
scene.
that scene. That was beautiful.
God.
I'm gonna go ahead and say maybe this is unpopular opinion. I didn't like the brother whose body was a spider and his head was a guy.
No,
it was just him
no.
too.
Listen,
Okay, but
listen.
neither
That is
did
a very
Zenitsu.
popular
Zenitsu-
opinion.
Zenitsu really fucking hated that guy.
For real.
That was where Zenitsu and I like found common
You
ground. I was like,
finally
I do
clicked.
not like this guy.
You know who
Finally
he
understood
reminded me
Zenitsu.
of, though? You know who he reminded me of? He reminded me of the doll, like, you know, like Toy Story, where like Sid
Oh,
put the doll head on the mechanical
God,
spider.
holy shit! Is there a meme for that? Can we make one?
Let's make a meme for that.
I need to find a meme for that.
I don't know
God,
why they
'cause
made
he would just be Spider Brother, right? His name is just Spider Brother.
Spider Bro, yeah.
it's Spider.
His
Spider
name, his
Brother.
name can't be Spider Bro.
It's just
That's
Spider.
his name.
Yeah, it
They
is.
just call him. Oh no, they have a meme that has him the face of Spider Man on it. I hate that. Delete that.
I hate to say it, but his eyes kind of look like Sans Undertale.
Oh, rip.
I'm
I also like the little
light up eyes.
gonna
Can we
type-
also talk about the little spiderlings that would like?
Oh, those
The
are
little-
all no. Those were
Ugh.
definitely Sid's little fucking guys
Yeah.
from Toy Story. 100%.
I hate looking at these photos. These are terrible.
I hated that shit.
When they
Don't
started
look at-
turning into them, I was like, this is fucking horrifying. What an awful
Dude,
way
that's
to
like
go.
the worst kind of fucking body horror. I hate that shit. I hate that fucking shit. When people are like, "Oh, I'm turning into this thing," and I'm like, "Fuck me up, fam. I'm done. I'm leaving."
You're just
Spiders are
slowly
just, like,
being.
the worst.
I literally like the one like kind of like horror I like cannot handle is like body mutation horror. Like I just
so
can't
weird
fucking
because
do
that's
it.
the like kind of horror that I don't mind. I just don't like horror.
Okay, you fucking weirdo.
Like I don't like horror that revolves around jump scares. Like anything that like, involves me getting jump scared, I cannot handle. Anything else, I'm Gucci.
I'm just out here for the psychological thrillers that like fuck you up in the mind instead.
Yeah, dude.
Just fuck me up mentally because I'm already there, bitches. Like,
Facts.
Spider Mommy was also apparently like 12 years old. But she
Oh
was, like,
yeah, that
she
was
looked like-
fucking weird.
She just looked like an adult.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cancel Spider Brother.
Yeah, we have to
alright,
cancel
so
the whole
no
Spider
more
family.
there's not any good memes anyway, so if we did make a meme for that.
Hashtag Spider Family is
Bye,
over.
Ryui.
Cancel Spider Family.
But just to let you know, there are no memes that have to do with the Toy Story little baby. So if
That
you
can't be
wanna-
true.
There are not. I can't find any.
Cash in on
Well,
that right now.
Then you have to make
Cash
one.
in on it. Yeah.
And then we can post it on GameBusters for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll post it there.
Do it.
Okay, so I'm trying to think of what else stood out to me. I thought that they spent a long ass time at the end, like talking to a bunch of people at that mansion.
I mean, it was like 2-3 episodes.
It's like 3 episodes.
Well,
where,
okay,
like,
it was 2 episodes with Hashira, and then 2 episodes with them training, or 1 episode
I
of
think
them
there
like
was 3
it was
training
2
episodes actually.
3
Was it
training
2?
and
I
1
remember.
with Hashira.
Fair enough.
I was okay with the training stuff. I was just like, they're like
No.
standing here and talking for a
I
long
was
ass
I
time.
liked the
training
Hashira. I
stuff.
was so excited to see the Hashira.
I was super hyped when they introduced everybody. I was like, oh fuck yeah, bro.
These are the cool ass people. These are the ones that I came to see.
Yeah, but then
Training
everyone was
was
like a
sad.
big douche.
The ones that I can thurst over.
I mean, but look.
These
They
ones are over
all
15.
legal,
I can
actually.
thirst over
They're
them.
all at least 18.
That's true. They are at least in their 20s.
Is that actually true? Because like the sad guy is kind of like, I thought
No,
he might be
What
like
sad
15.
guy?
Or not sad guy, the forgetful guy, whatever.
Oh, you mean the mist guy?
The mist. Why the fuck is there a
Muchiro?
mist Hashira?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
god, he's
Muchiro.
14. Get out of here.
Oh,
You're not allowed.
He's
You're
from
not
the
allowed to
village
be a part
hidden
of
in the
this.
mist.
But
But,
no, hidden in the leaves. Hidden in the leaves.
Okay,
Oh,
if you
no.
guys
That is
could
cute.
each be
But listen,
a Hashira,
it's okay.
what would you be the
Oh.
Hashira of?
Oh, okay.
Are we
Coke
going off?
Zero.
Are we going based off of the
Make
current?
up
What's
your own
available?
Hashira. Make up your own.
Oh, make up our own.
Oh
shit.
gosh.
I would
Oh,
be
no.
I would be the Coke Zero Hashira.
Oh my
Yikes.
god.
Coke Zero breathing. Form 4.
Ew.
Damn. Disgusting. You're out of here.
Delete.
I'm
Disgusting.
trying to think of what other. I was like, what are some features of my personality? And that was like the first thing I thought of.
I have to
Fucking
think about myself,
nerd
too.
breathing.
Nerd breathing.
Nerd breathing.
Nerd breathing form 0.
Loser.
Breaks out inhaler.
Well, I mean, there's a
Rick
love
Helios.
Hashira. You could be like a lame Hashira.
Oh my god. Nerd breathing form 4. Watching anime.
And then you do like the ninjutsu like signs for the fucking. Jesus
Can one of them be the thing where you like push your glasses up your face and they like light up?
Oh, true. I'm blind somebody with your glasses. That's actually a pretty good form.
And then it needs to be like fucking laser shoot out and like slice you. Like
it's like a flash.
ooh, like the flash shows and you're just like ching, like you're done.
Oh, true. Just cut in half.
Yeah, just like not even you're not even touching the person. It's just done. Amazing.
That's a pretty
So
good power, honestly.
Jesus Christ.
That would be a good one. Chantel, do you have any ideas for your power?
Well, you see, I kind of just fall back on like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like D&D stuff, but I always like the
Yeah,
idea.
Monica was a lion.
Oh right. Right. I forgot about the important lion role.
God, fucking animal shit. Go.
But I like the idea of like necromancy, like just
Ooh.
necrotic
Oh no.
like
Mm.
energy.
Would you like bring people back to life then?
Would you
Or
just
they
be like the
like
Death
demons?
Hashira?
The death Hashira, that's dope as
Ooh.
the
That's-
grave Hashira, that's dope as
The
fuck.
grave.
Oh, that's pretty fucking dope.
Shit.
Send
Damn.
people to the graveyard, dude.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Shadow Realm.
That's the Hashira I was in love with.
If anybody from Demon Slayer is listening to this, I trademark that, and you can contact me.
There's no fucking way anybody from Demon Slayer is listening to this.
Can you imagine?
I'm
We are
imagining like
too.
a Japanese salary man like sitting and listening to this.
Actually, I
The
can
name-
get
what's
in
the name of the
contact
creep?
for you.
The name of the creator, Gotogu? Is that their name?
Yeah.
them listening to
Gotoge.
this.
Reaches out.
They
That's
Gotoge,
you.
they hear us. They see us.
Yeah,
on
like-
YouTube.
You
They
are
reach
seen.
out. You're famous.
everything
Instantly
I
a new
wanted.
part of the. Jesus Christ.
All right, I think that if I was one, I would be the Mighty Morphin Hashira.
That's nothing.
Beautiful.
No, listen. Don't be copying the Power Rangers or She-Ra or Voltron. All
No,
that
I'm basing this entirely off the fact that I would like to be able to shapeshift. That is my only.
That would
my
be
only
dope
concept
as
here.
fuck. Yes.
Because cosplay, that's like
Amazing.
basically shapeshifting, right?
That'd
I
be
mean,
No, what? No.
no.
Yes, it is.
To my
not
knowledge,
changing your
shapeshifting
size.
doesn't cost hundreds of dollars.
Then what? Disguise Hashira? You want me to be the disguise Hashira?
The mystery Hashira.
Mighty Morphin.
Ooh,
Oh, mystery.
Like the
mystery.
Sounds
Like the
cool.
mystery machine, you know?
Oh, I can like
Mystery
that.
machine.
I like being the mystery Hashira. That sounds a lot better than that. Well, no, Mighty Morphin Hashira is also pretty. No, I could be.
That's so funny.
I want to be the Mecha Hashira, so I gotta be like the Mighty
Mecha
Morphin
Hashira.
Hashira.
Yeah, but now that you're saying, well, now after what you said,
Nah.
now I'm thinking of like a mech transforming, like its
I
car
want the
form is the
Gundam
mystery
Melissa.
machine.
No, I'm
Can
the
we
Mugen
get, can we get a
Train.
Gundam Melissa?
No, I'm a Gundam Train. Gundam Mugen
Gundam
Train.
Mugen Train. Oh my god.
Guggen
Tran-
Train. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
So was the Mugen Train a transformer? Holy shit.
Exactly. That's just me. That's me.
Someone
as a
called
Hashira.
Steven Spielberg. That's amazing.
Did he do that? Did he do
No,
that?
no, it was Michael Bay. Fuck.
Okay, they're basically the
Steven,
same person.
Steven, listen to me. I've had this idea. Cars that turn into robots.
They're basically the same
Steven,
person. It's fine.
Steven, honey,
Michael?
Steven, listen to me. You've been going downhill ever since the one with the dinosaurs. Listen to me. I got something for you.
Michael,
This is the
Michael,
first thing
please
I've been
hear me
wood.
out. Michael, hear me out. Explosions, but like anime.
But like mecha trains?
Michael, listen to me. The women never talk.
No.
You're gonna love it.
It's true though. They would love that.
Don't do Megan Fox that way. Oh shit.
Oh my
Okay,
god!
that hurt.
And I have to say, I love Megan Fox in her other roles. She's actually really great. They did her
Jennifer's
dirty.
body, fucking amazing.
I'm glad she's
That movie,
doing great.
iconic. Genuinely
Good
iconic.
for her. Never
she's,
seen
she's
it.
doing well.
Never
I
seen
think
it.
I think I might skip on that one because I think that it sounds very scary.
It's no.
Megan's
It's
body?
It's a little.
Is it called Megan's Body? That seems really
Jennifer's
on the nose.
Body.
Jennifer's
Sorry,
body.
Oh my god.
Megan.
Megan's
Are you-
body
Fox,
too.
Megan Fox.
Why is that even unbelievable when Justin Timberlake starred in a movie called Just in Time?
Jennifer's Body, Electric Boogaloo.
Oh god.
I can't even sip on shit because I'm laughing.
I'm
so
crying. You guys have gotten me crying.
I'm crying right into my White Claw.
Now my White Claw's a little
motion-
salty. Thanks, guys.
hard. My moonshine's getting all wet.
What?
From the tears.
I've been chomping on some dry moonshine.
I can't.
Mira, what
wait,
kind of
oh.
Hashira would you be?
Okay,
Yeah,
for real
Nira.
though, I think okay. So I think my thing would be like when there's demons around, like what I do is like I leave.
So the coward Hashira.
No, I would be
Pussy Hashira?
I would be the Hashira of like, oh wait, was Nirav here? I can't remember if he
The
came with
disappearing
us.
Hashira. The
No,
the invisible
key-
Hashira.
Listen, no, the thing is the key to it is that like people will be like, was he here? He may not have been here at all actually. I'm not sure.
The inconspicuous Hashira.
I think I want to be inconspicuous.
The
Okay.
non-existing Hashira.
No, listen to me, because those demons are fucking scary.
Okay. Damn.
Then don't be a
pussy.
fucking Hashira. The hell?
I didn't ask for this life. You guys asked
Maybe
me.
you can be
I mean,
one of those
Norman
guys who clean up the
Tanjiro.
scene. Yeah, you can be one of
True,
those
you
guys who
could be
clean up
one
the
of
Oh
those
scene.
Oh my
guys.
god, you could work for Shinobu. Doesn't Shinobu usually run that shit?
No,
Hey.
she
No,
has
like,
I think they
killers.
just take commands from her because she's one
Yeah.
of the Hashira. Like
Mm.
maybe I can
Yeah.
be the Hashira. Maybe I can be like the cleanup Hashira, and I can just
You're
like
better off there.
super
The
good at like
janitor
coming in.
Hashira.
Can I just be like the one
Janitorial
who's like
Hashira.
Can I be the one who
Hashira.
like goes? Can I be the one who like after a demon attack goes around trying to convince people there was never a demon here?
So
Men
you're
in
the Men in
Black.
Black of Hashira.
Hashira.
Gaslight Hashira.
Gaslight Hashira. No.
I
Red
can't even
flag
decide what the
Hashira.
episode title's gonna be. There's so many.
It's just a giant.
I like
question
Mighty
mark.
Morphin Hashira. To be
Mighty Morphin Hashira was good. I'm still thinking about Mugen Bathtub
I
a
don't
lot.
I don't even know what fucking Hashira I'd be. I'd probably just fight everybody.
you
honestly.
would. To, wait, oh yeah.
Everybody.
Monica would be.
Is there like a
I just
special...
want to say Chaos Hashira. That's all I want to say.
Ooh,
That's dope.
I like that.
The
That's
Chaos
an
one sounds
idea.
like they would be like probably not a good guy.
I
Neutral.
I,
Their
They'd be
Hashiras
neutral.
have to be good.
I'd just be
Chaotic
chaotic
neutral.
neutral.
Mhm, chaotic neutral.
Hey.
Chaotic Hashira who doesn't work with the other Hashira, I guess.
Which I think is a
But they're just
necessary
super
part
cool.
of being a Hashira is working with the
Just
other
working-
ones.
No, because
I
Gyu doesn't
mean,
care for them. Gyu doesn't give a fuck with the other Hashira.
That's why no one likes Gyu. I mean,
It's
that's,
true.
I mean,
Oh,
that's why the
that's
Hashira
so
don't like
funny.
you.
It's true,
The
though.
Hashira like
they-
literally
okay, but
don't
they
like
don't.
you.
Well,
They
at
said,
least Shinobu doesn't. She's like, oh, so that's why
Yeah, didn't they
nobody
literally
likes
say
you.
like nobody likes you? And he's like,
She
what? And
literally
she's like,
did.
yeah,
he
dude, literally
said
nobody likes you.
He was so shocked that nobody liked him.
And it's like, why are you
Let's
so
just
surprised by that, honey?
say-
You like moody emo boy?
You don't talk to
Okay,
anybody.
Mitsuri probably tolerates him because she makes the case for him in some ways.
Mitsuri likes
She loves
everybody.
everybody. Yeah,
She does.
exactly.
She
That's
loves Hashira.
Another issue with women in this anime is that we have freaking Mitsuri who is in love with every single male character, or it says that it like shows like that.
At least
Yeah.
make her
Oh
love
my God,
Shinobu
he's so-
too.
He's just so noble. And I'm like, dude,
Oh, he's so handsome. Oh, he's so
At
strong.
least, at least
girl,
make
calm
her love
down.
Shinobu, please.
Yeah, get
like,
it
at least love
together.
her too. Love
Can we make
everybody
it
if you're gonna
gay?
love.
at least
all the
make
men.
it gay.
He's so good at
make her
gaslighting
gay.
people.
Can we just make it gay real fast?
She's so
They're-
good
they're
at Mighty Morphin.
Mighty. So we got Chaos Hashira, Mighty Morphin Hashira, fucking Nerd Hashira. I don't really know. Inkasuko
nerd.
Hashira.
No, I think I'm gaslighting people now.
You're gaslighting.
Oh, gaslighting Hashira.
I never talked about it being inconspicuous.
Oh, rip. Stop! Shut the fuck up.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss in Europe. Okay.
Oh, slay! You dropped this queen.
Can somebody be like the slave?
This like
Yeah,
queen
I think-
Hashira.
I mean, I feel like the slay queen Hashira is essentially just RuPaul. So
Oh god.
Oh.
There is already that
Oh,
really
Hashira.
there's that really flashy Hashira already, and like
Yeah, it's
I think that's
easily-
him.
there you go.
My man's. He has 3 wives.
Sorry, what?
Tengen.
Tengen. The
What are
sound
you talking
Hashira.
about?
The sound Hashira has 3 wives.
Okay,
What-
but
who-
I
who
need.
is that?
He's the white-haired guy. Well, no, the white-haired guy with the ponytail and like
The
the
flamboyant one.
Yeah,
that he always
yeah.
says
He has 3
flamboyant.
wives?
Yeah, he
He's
has
got
3
like,
wives.
yeah, he looks like buff as shit. No wonder he has.
No,
3
I know
wives.
who you're talking about
I'm,
now.
I'm about
yeah.
to be his 4th wife.
I hate this.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry.
How can we confirm that he's like not 15?
He is. Hold up. I got you.
Let's see.
Hold
Yeah, check
up,
the wiki,
hold up.
please.
He's younger
Where the
than me, but he's 23.
Hey.
Daddy, sorry. Daddy.
You can't.
Oh,
keep
his
saying
birthday's
that.
coming up. His birthday's coming up.
I know what I'm gonna get him.
This
His
dick.
birthday is Halloween.
Oh, some spooky dick then.
Apparently.
Nice.
Okay.
What are we even talking about anymore?
We're
We're
becoming
going
more
over
and
the-
more.
We're essentially
digressing
going
to our
over.
animal forms,
Yes.
our base instincts.
We're essentially going over all the Hashira and saying whether we would bang or pass.
No.
Okay.
It's come down to it already.
All right.
Wait, I need to go
Um,
confirm something real fast. Oh wow, the serpent Hashira is actually 21. I thought he was a child.
Okay.
Moving
I'll
on.
go for it. I like the big
Yikes.
snake.
You like the big snake. That's the
Mhm.
confirmation. That's what you're going for.
I'm gonna.
That's
You know what? I never said that, so I don't know why you're putting
No,
words
stick
in my
by
mouth.
it.
You know, he said, "I
The-
like that big snake." Mm,
That sounds like something you said, Monica.
no, I really think you said it, bud.
I don't know. I wasn't there. I think
Ah,
that
shit.
if I was going around, I'm trying to. Okay, what? How about the guy who's like the master guy who's like blind? What about him?
What
He's
do you mean? What
cool.
about him?
You gonna go
What do you
for it?
want him?
I mean, if he wants it, I guess.
Wow, that's really
Jesus
enthusiastic.
Christ.
He's
man's
sick.
only-
I don't know. Maybe he doesn't have like the desire. Who knows?
Alyssa,
What do you
stop
think
while
happened
you're-
to him?
Stop
They
while
didn't
you're
blow his
ahead,
dick
Alyssa.
off.
Jesus
I
Christ.
don't know. Not
Stop
look
while
at his
you're
face.
ahead. Wow. Can
He
we
got
just
fucked
be
up. Maybe the
nice?
explosion or whatever it was like messed him up in time. I'm
What a
sorry.
fucking weird headcanon you've created.
Yeah, can we just...
I don't know what happened to him honestly, so I couldn't tell you.
I don't think we know actually what happened to
Wait,
him.
there's no way he's 23. What the fuck?
He is 23. Hello.
No, he's not.
They
That's
say
what
in
it
the
says.
show that's part of the backstory. That particular line, that lineage.
Isn't that the
of his-
master? Yeah, he's 23.
Yeah, that particular
Oh my
his
God.
family,
That's my favorite part of the
his
show.
thing.
He's younger than me.
That's his
Goddamn.
thing, is being young.
No, they
He's the
also-
Shira of youth.
I don't know how much to give away.
Don't give
Just
anything
don't-
away.
Don't give any of it away.
There's no way that anyone who hasn't seen the show is still listening.
I know. I'm so sorry.
There's no fucking way.
How
That's
much did we
true.
actually talk about the video game? Like for maybe 10 minutes?
Yeah,
I
they
put in my time.
It really is just
I
anime
mean, we can go
busters.
back to it. Do you want to go back to it? 'Cause can
I
say
don't have
more
anything
about
else
it.
to say. The Wikipedia article is 4 paragraphs.
Okay,
And none of us actually
You said
played
you-
it, so like,
so you did your fucking time. It's fine.
damn, we did an entire podcast on a game that none of us have played.
and
just
we're all
came
just like,
out.
I hear it's cool.
Yeah, so
Anyways,
Anyways, let's thirst over the Hashira.
I think we already did all of them.
Okay, you're right. No, you're
no,
right.
we
you're right.
didn't. We did
have.
not do all
Okay,
the
who did we
Hashira.
miss?
Excuse you.
Who did we
Um,
miss?
We missed the
I guess we
Wind
didn't
Hashira,
technically
do the fire
Stone
guy.
Hashira,
Stone guy. Guillaume's like
yeah.
7 feet tall.
He's like the
Shut
one
it.
person on Earth that you could climb, Alyssa.
Exactly.
and he is 27, so he's,
Perfect.
He's literally
Perfect.
7'2".
good shit. We love a tall
Breathes
man.
loudly into the mic.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
How is the loud boy? How is the Wind Hashira only 21? I don't understand. This
They're all
Are there-
children.
are-
They all die young.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, is the
shit.
reason that they're all like, well, except for fucking Oki Kubo or whatever his name is, the
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
old man with the
Oh,
mask.
Yuridaki.
What?
His
Urodaki?
name's Yura
No, it's not. It's
Urokodaki.
Urakodaki. Yeah, you're right. What did I say?
Christ.
something close
Some
to
fuck
that.
shit is what you said. I feel like you choked on something. You good, bud?
I'm choking
Need
on my
some
angry
water?
orchard.
That real strong in your orchard.
Hey, this is like some percentage.
Are we just gonna like create
Meanwhile-
a director's cut basically of this episode?
I mean, we probably should. There's
this
no
point
way
it's-
I cannot release this to like well-meaning citizens.
You
That's
have to call it
fair.
Anime Busters. This is not even like a Game Busters podcast right now.
You're gonna have to cut like a majority of this.
I'm gonna have to make a new title card.
podcast.
Put the ranking of who we would tap at the beginning of the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's gonna pull him in. Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
They're gonna be. They're gonna
Absolutely.
be like, just say like, hey, if you want to skip over this,
We might as well
real
just
shit.
sit around on fucking Tier Maker and rank them at this point. Like Jesus Christ.
I mean, truly, then just put the tier maker as the background image.
Mhm. Okay.
I
that
mean,
can be that can be bonus content.
sounds good.
Okay, let's please get out of here.
Okay.
This is my fault. I did this, and I knew what I was doing.
You knew that like if you brought in a couple of weaves to talk about an anime, this
Look.
was gonna last 2 hours.
I knew I wasn't gonna be able to force myself to watch the show unless I had a deadline,
Oh, true.
Well,
and that's why we did this.
Well, it's also
I wanna
rude
say
because the show is good. I binged the fuck out of it.
No, it's
and I
good.
want to say I'm
liked it.
sorry, but I'm not sorry for what I've said.
Yeah, I think we've brought a good energy here. That's probably not gonna be palpable for anyone else. This is
I
not.
think it's
This
gonna be
show
fucking
is not
hilarious.
really a thing that people can consume for entertainment anymore.
It's basically our own entertainment at this point, and it's okay.
You know what?
Um,
I say fuck it. You'll be fine. It'll be
I think
great.
that, dude. I think we invented podcasts too.
2.0.
We invented podcasts.
This is the sequel to podcasts.
The
What
sequel
Just
to
shit
podcasts.
posting, but like
Shit,
on a
audio
podcast?
shit posting.
Just get a bunch of people
Oh,
who are
God.
like slightly inebriated
Okay.
as shit.
If you want to find some content that is nothing like anything we've talked about today, come to GameLuster.com because we cover video games there.
Usually we do cover video games, but today we did mostly the anime.
We did
Demon
much
Slayer,
more.
You should,
and then
Yeah.
talked
do
about
more anime.
the video game for 10 minutes.
Okay. We have a YouTube channel also, youtube.com/GameLuster. We have a new video that should be up with me and Kate took a look at a upcoming game, Escape Simulator, and it was actually really fun. So check that out. I would recommend it if you like escape rooms.
Oh, yes.
And you can find us on Twitter at GameBustersPod. So yeah, thank you to our guest Chantel. What do you want to plug right now? What are you working on creatively?
Oh, creatively? Just trying to like not die. So if y'all want to just Venmo me, cash at me.
Is that part of your necromancy stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
I like the idea that if you like maybe if you died, like you would resurrect yourself though.
I feel like that'd be
You
like
just
a
simply
really
cannot die.
dope perk. Like if I almost trained myself to death, like at least give me that one boon. Just let me come back once.
Fair enough.
Booty? What?
What'd you say?
Boon.
Boom. Not
Boon.
booty.
I heard.
I heard boon.
Just give me that one booty. Please, God. Before I close my eyes.
Either or.
I just heard booty. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Monica, what are you working on right now?
If you cats are all interested, you all cool cats and kittens, I am on TikTok for at Katsudom6, and I'm on Twitter at ArtieSnapDragon. If any of you cool cats and kittens are interested. If not, that's cool, because I don't really do much on that.
Okay,
Okay.
Carol Baskin.
Trying.
Cool.
Killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me.
I love
it
that
didn't
song.
happen.
True.
Jesus.
True facts.
Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening? Carol Baskin.
Great.
Oh, God. Okay.
And just when I thought this show can be less about video games.
But yeah, that's my plugs.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's it.
Alyssa, what are you doing?
Nothing at the moment. I mean,
Great.
I feel
Are you
like
out
anyone
streaming?
who listens consistently knows that I have a Twitch and knows that I
Just
cosplay.
well then say it. Hey, that's what in the
I'm a
podcasting
co-host.
game.
Why do I need to plug myself?
And no, in
Repeat
the
it.
podcasting game, they say every episode is somebody's first episode. In which case, I'm so sorry, whoever you are.
Well, my
Really
handles
welcome.
on basically every social media site are Go Ballistic. Figure out how that's spelled.
You really want people to work for it, huh?
Yeah, I really do.
It's disgusting. All right. I'm thinking of that like a meme of like this, like the guy with the shirt that says sickos, and he's like, yes, yes.
Do what you gotta do,
Oh,
Queen.
Oh man.
Jesus.
The Hashira of playing hard to get.
Ooh.
Yeah. Okay. So, whoever wants to do this, and it's an honor. So, I would like for you to say Tanjiro's signature catchphrase that he always says when he does the demon slaying. If you could do that to take us out.
What?
He just
Which
cries.
word?
So like
There's a lot of
it's
crying
like that
in
line
He
from
says
the
sorry a
Bible
lot.
where Jesus wept, but it's Tanjiro wept.
Wow. All right. Okay.
Can you give me like a?
Yeah,
you
Monica,
set
I'll
me up
set you up.
first?
I'll set you up. Yeah, Monica, I'll set you up.
Set me up. Set me up.
Oh, I can't get this boar's head off of my skull.
Did you watch Demon
Inosuke?
Slayer?
I don't know.
That is Inosuke, not Tanjiro.
No, I was setting you up to do a Tanjiro line. Okay, let me do it again.
Yeah, send me
I'll
up
get
better.
you another one.
Jesus Christ.
I'm a big piece of shit.
Is it Nitsu? Is that you?
Yes.
I don't want to say that.
Okay, then say something better.
Tundra wept.
Tundra wept.
Okay.
But also, you know, you can
Just
do anything.
look. Just Google the quotes from the show.
He
and
doesn't
then
say
it's the first
anything. He
one.
doesn't have a catchphrase.
There's no catchphrase.
He's not
really.
Naruto.
Yeah, this is.
He has a lot of revelations mid battle, and then they just kind of play out.
Yeah.
You know
Maybe
what?
his
Here
like
we go.
catchphrase
You want-
is
you want-
Nezuko because he yells Nezuko's name a lot.
Oh, that's true.
I can do Zenitsu. Nezuko-chan.
Oh my god.
There you go.
How
That's
about
really
this
good.
one?
I like
I'm
that
gonna end us with a Tomioka quote here I found.
Ooh.
The weak have no rights or choices. Their only fate is to be relentlessly crushed by the strong.
Crush me.
Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Zenitsu. You really you still go into if you go into watching just the movie, you're like, oh man, Zenitsu's
Yeah,
annoying as
and-
shit, and Inosuke is kind of chaotic. But then you
And let me add this, even if you are prepared for him beforehand, you're like, wow, this guy's annoying as shit.